Ladies and gentlemen, Sony Computer Entertainment America presents one of the greatest RPG games that ever spawned in this lifetime. One of the most fantastic soundtracks that you've ever heard. One of the most glorified non-Square Enix RPGs of the J variety. The Legend of Dragoon. This tale is a tale of generations, of friendships and family, of the origin of the human nature, the nature of those you are charged to protect, and the chains that bind you. This is the Legend of Dragoon. And we are playing it today. Thank you for joining in on the Pocket channel. This is going to be an incredible experience if you've never known the Legend of Dragoon, which many of you might not. Rather old as far as RPGs are concerned. We don't have to watch this again. Let's start this up. Stereo, vibrates. These are our options. That's how you can tell. This is an old game. As well as the 320p, I'm sure. Maybe that's 540, I don't know. Anyways, enjoy the opening cinematic. In a world where cinematics didn't have voice actors. And in fact, most RPGs did not have any voice acting whatsoever. This was PlayStation 1 era.
Great Commander, this way.
So, this is her. Indeed. Put her in custody. Is this really necessary?
It is His Majesty, Emperor Dole's command to take that girl into custody.
Who is she?
That is not your concern.
And thus the mystery begins. We begin with the very age-old question. Who is this person? We see strong ties to the moon, and we see a legionnaire and his platoon raze a village to the ground. And here we go with another mystery. Who is this mysterious wanderer? Not a cutscene, however. Actual assets used in-game. Fairbrand. And instead of running away from the giant dragon, she runs towards it. And thus begins the first chapter. First of 4, the Serdian War. Sardian War. Sardian War. Just another typical day in the forest, reading the newspaper, as you do. Chance of war likely. I hope it's just a rumor. Nutty. Are you a mercenary of Basel? Pardon me. Y'all might have a few more important things to be dealing with. Oh, I gotta do something, or I'll be killed. Oh, this game is incredible. It's bringing back so many memories. What a monster! It's coming! Ugh. Shh. Behold all of these polygons in their righteous state. Oh. And thus the mystery is expounded. What was that little light we just saw? But we've seen such a thing very recently in a cutscene. So we begin to see a link between 3 characters. And of course, the village that was razed by the Empire, Salus. And we begin. Urusei! And thus begins the first combat. And the major selling point of this game. Everyone knows what turn-based combat is like. We have our attack, our defend, our items, of which we have 2 healing potions and a burnout. We will save that burnout for later. And we cannot run. So we will attack with Dart, the protagonist of our story. That's right. Turn-based combat just got a whole lot sexier, baby. That's a timed command prompt. And the techniques you bring to the table will invariably require very precise attacks. This is the most common one, a double slash. Are you really Dart? Yes, it's me. Why is Salus under attack? Poor Imperial Sandora attacked us. What about the truce? Yeah, certainly. I didn't imagine I could come to an outlying area. If only I came back sooner. And thus concludes the very first mystery. The girl abducted. Shauna. But now, a new question. Who is Shauna to Dart? Because Dart responds. And the poor Oji-san does not make it. Poor old guy. Let me try and refamiliarize myself. I'm sure there's a walk option. Oh, here's the menu. Yeah, how about this, how about this menu music, huh? Here you can check everything from your status, everything you're carrying, your character sheet, everything you got going for you. We are a basic mercenary with a broadsword, a bandana, good old leather armor, and a bracelet. Your items, your weapons, additions, I believe those are the... Yeah, so here you can check. Obviously, we only have access to double slash, but eventually this will fill out, and you can see its level, the addition, how many attacks there are in the sequence, the SP acquired, which don't worry about that for now, we'll come to that later, the damage percentage, and these moves can be leveled. Next level, you see 2 out of 20. That's because we perfectly timed our attacks against both of those enemies. And therefore, since we didn't fail, how about that? How about that? You'll also notice that we have 1 HP missing. HP does not reset after each encounter. Replace, we don't need now because this is something for when you have a huge party. Let's see what we can config. Anything good? The morph, we'll leave it normal for now, but after we see the first morph from everyone... Actually, I think that's still the first time you morph, it will do the long, and then every time, so we'll keep it short. Notes, I can't remember what note's all about. Isn't that the speed that... No, well, we'll leave it for what it is. So here we go. I know there's a walk mechanic. Why can't I... Oh, It's the D-pad. Here we go. Okay. In classic fashion of Final Fantasy VII and other such Square Enix titles, you can only save in a save area. Hold on. I did get that chest back there, right? Plus is gone, bud. Oh, Plus is not gone, bud! Bloodstain just disappeared like that? That's cool. If only you came back earlier. Hey, I said that. We see this weight on Dart's shoulders. Helena Prison. We didn't even have to beat this guy to get him to talk. He's quite confident. Awfully cheeky of you. So here we'll go into a little bit of the guard mechanic, which will obviously put you into a state of defense, having all incoming damage. However, it also restores HP when you guard. About 10%. Combat is generally a good place to heal up without using items, but as you can see, he is hitting us for how much we defend. Seems like a good time for our burnout. Let's see how we do. So that's a spam button. You can keep hitting that so long as you increase it by 20% for each phase. We got 3 levels out of it, so not bad. And we got our burnout back, plus 2 more healing potions, and a level up, and a new addition. Wow. We're gonna leave that addition alone for now, and just continue to level up our double slash. Might be boring, but this is the way of it. Dart, are you going to rescue Shanna? Duh. So here we see he's referencing a plot line, a back history. Dart has unfinished business, but apparently has chosen to come back to his hometown village and is putting that mission off until he can rescue Shanna. Alright, first things first, we're gonna go and make sure that we actually did grab that chest. And we did. So that's fine. Oh, did I not see this body before either? Can I interact with this? Already dead. Well, don't know what I expected. Alright. Now, I don't know exactly where every... Well, okay, let me back up a little bit. There are items in the world called Stardust. I forget where each one is. You'll have to forgive me. This game came out in the mid to late 90s. However, I do think there is one by the graveyard. But we will have one more encounter before that. Oh, here's Shauna's bow. Dart, you shamelessly came back because you weren't here. Damn! What are you gonna do about my feelings towards Shauna? You should have come back earlier. Fucking guy. Well, I came back when I came back. What were you doing? Huh? You see the state of the village? Yeah, I'm a mercenary, but I was preoccupied by a dragon. Sorry. What were you doing? Here's a little bit of information about the geographical shenanigans happening. There is Sandora, of the Empire, who attacked. There is Salus, our village, and now we hear about, well, there's also Helena Prison, and now we find a place called Indel's Castle. But the way is blocked by a guardian in the limestone cave. So Indel's Castle is guarded. The pathway is guarded, I should say. Master Tasman, you are Dart. You are safe. So we will skip the training here. I don't really need a review on all of this. The only thing we'll learn is basically everything I'll be teaching you anyway. The only thing that will be different, or not necessarily different, but if you don't know about the counter option in combat, then this is a necessary fight to teach you all about the techniques for fighting. However, he's not going to teach us anything we don't actually already know. And I will explain a bit of the counter procedure as we move along. So we don't really need to do all of that. And there we go. Stardust, our first. I don't remember where the next one is, if I'm honest. I believe this is everything. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save. Just after I confirm there's nothing else here. The classic RPG of running around and spamming X to make sure you missed nothing. Okie doke. That does seem like a good spot to leave off for episode 1. To recap, Salus Village under attack, all for apparently a young girl with connection to the protagonist and the village, and a something about the moon with which a crystal was used to determine her identity, so that's interesting. We met Shauna in the cutscene. We met the captain of that particular group that attacked. We met the ambassador to Emperor Dahl, all in the cutscene. We met Dart. We've met a mysterious woman who helped us in our flight from the dragon. We met a dragon called Fairbrand. We attacked some lingering looters and pillagers. We collected a Stardust. We learned that Shauna has been taken to Helena prison. This seems like a pretty good spot to leave off. So I will do so. This has been Pocket. This is the first episode of the Legend of Dragoon, an incredibly expansive RPG that, I mean, this may be episode 1, but I imagine it's going to go on for a while. This is a long and incredibly profound story. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you came and enjoyed, I'd love any feedback. Volume too low, game music can't be heard, longer episodes, shorter episodes, anything you have to say, I'd love to hear, and make this what I am going to consider an episodic series for my channel more enjoyable and pleasant for you. So hit that like button, smash that subscribe, and do what you want. I can't tell you how to live your life. And hopefully I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks bunches. Peace!